Hello, K-Mary Tribe family students. Today I want to start the day by saying happy birthday to my son, Gian Harley Del Castillo, and my brother from another mother, Hanshi John Gaston. And they share a birthday and a few others too. Happy birthday to all of you. And a lot of people, a birthday is a very, very important day, and that's rightfully so. If, like every other day, you look at it as a day to start anew better than yesterday. Every single day, the greatest opportunity for each and all of us is to be better than we were the day before. And there's three questions that I like to answer every day. And I do it in my planning. It happens early in the morning as I'm planning my day. First thing I do in the morning is get up and do my prayers, write my goals, and then go into my planning of the day, some of which, training and sword sharpening, all that, which is part of it. But here's the three questions. The first one is, what will I, what can I, what did I learn today? First question is around learning. And there's first the deliberate part, and that should go into your planning process and be in the first part of your day if possible. The deliberate type is that every morning I am studying in Grant Cardone University, that when I do my knowledge walks around the lake with my dog Krav, I'm always listening to something great. Right now, a really, really perfect book by Patrick Bet-David. But whatever it is that for you, learning something new every day is an important part of every day. And by the way, that's the basic level. Just learning something new is the basic level. The advanced level is learning exactly what you need to learn for what's important next, for your next level, for your next evolution, and knowing that so that you can find it, and so that your reticular activation system is open, so that God and the universe can provide you what you need to know, to go where you want to go next. That's the highest level of learning, where it's very specific like that. One other thing I'll say about learning is that there's the two types. There's the deliberate learning like that, and there is the learning that comes by observation. Because when we go about the rest of our day, we want to learn. We want to learn what worked, what didn't work, how interactions with people, what could we do better. So it's evaluating, doing after action reviews to make sure that we are learning and growing and applying every day. The second question that I like to ask as part of my planning process every morning is, who will I serve today? And it can be direct service and indirect service, and sometimes it's both. This morning I was able to serve my wife and my dogs and my mom already, and some was indirectly. While my wife was off helping me indirectly serve my mother because she was taking her to a doctor's appointment for me. I was able to serve her a little bit by taking care of the dogs this morning and doing some other things, and then there is direct, where we're doing something specifically. Who am I going to serve today? Who am I going to sow into today? And then that leads, especially for leadership, for people in leadership, particularly if you're a business leader, when you serve your team, you serve your customers, right? So when I serve my team of instructors here at Krav Maga Martial Arts, and I've gotten to serve some of them already today too, and I will serve them throughout the day, that is how I serve my students at the schools. And then the third question that you must answer every day, those first two are incredibly powerful, and I'm glad that I found them. I started doing them, honestly, I didn't do them. That's, of course, the first stage of learning anything. I didn't do them until I realized. And then I started doing them inadvertently. And as I appreciated what they did in my life, they became an actual system that I do these things every day. And then that I'm sharing with you today. But the third one may perhaps be the most important of all, because there's a reason that I wrote about focus as the first black belt superpower in my book, because we know that energy flows where focus goes. And if we know that energy flows where focus goes, then it becomes critically important to focus our focus. And so we have to focus. When we focus our focus, what we're focusing is where we're investing our time, energy, and attention. So this is the part of the planning where you start and end every day with your goals, where you write your targets for the day. And targets are specifically, if I I'll usually have a bunch of stuff on there, but I'll have three that I'm like, okay, if I get these three things done today, it will have been a successful day, right? But your targets. And then, by the way, later on in the day, you do your successes, right? And that allows you to also this thing is like enabling dictation. Interesting. Started kind of late, but focusing our focus is telling our time, energy, and intention where to go. I was serving one of my team yesterday, and I explained to them that a good schedule, a good plan of our day is like a budget for our money, because time is just like money, except for it's much more valuable. But as in both cases, we will either tell our time where to go, or we'll wonder where it went. And in fact, obviously another important thing that I talk about a lot is the voices in our mind and what we say when we talk to ourselves. Well, if you find yourself saying stuff like, I just don't have time, we need to reprogram that language, right? Because number one, we wag the tail, not the other way around. So we tell the time, energy, and attention where to go, or we should. And number two, it's okay to not prioritize some things in order to prioritize some others. In fact, a mentor once told me that sometimes you have to say no to the good so you can say yes to the great. So the three questions in summary, and we'll get back to work making this a positive, productive day, are one. What was one? Do you remember? Do you remember what one was? Because I forgot myself. No, I'm just kidding. Number one, of course, is where am I going to put my time, energy, and attention today? I taught it as three in order, but it's an important one. Number two was, what am I going to learn today? I taught it as number one earlier. And number three is who I'm going to serve today. Because if we do those three things, then every day becomes a great day. Prepare to live, empower to lead. Hope to see you later this day.